This is a matchup we have been waiting for. Two elite wide receivers. They bring a great skill set and swagger, hoping to use this showcase to show they are the top receiver in the country. Welcome to Statesboro, Georgia, what they call the prettiest little stadium in America, the home field of the Georgia Southern Eagles. As we'll see the national champions from last year, the Tennessee Volunteers, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Georgia Southern Eagles. For EA Sports College Football, Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get right to the action. And the Volunteers will kick this deep to get us going. He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 24. Good coverage. So the Georgia Southern Eagles offense comes on the field first today. Got a quarterback here who was really dialed in the last game. Incredibly efficient performance. Let's see if Kirk, if he can duplicate that again today.
Yeah, he just seemed to be in that zone. You know, like you said, every decision was very solid. Put the ball right where the receivers can make a play. I think that's the important thing today. Going up against a defense that has great athletic ability. Just continue to make those good decisions. Be accurate with the ball. And he's got another chance to have another great day.
Shotgun, he'll hand it off. Both these teams told us they're eager to prove a point. Here we are mid-season. They both earned their spot in the rankings. We expect tight competitive battle today.
Well, that's the beauty of these top 25 matchups in the middle of the year. A little bit of a better handle on who these teams are. Love the fact that we get these two teams on the field. May the better team win, and hopefully it's a close one all the way to the end.
It's a 1st and 10 play coming up for the offense. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Swarm for the pass rush, a sack.
It just looked like the quarterback was holding on to the ball a bit too long that time, allowed the defense to be able to get the pressure, and they come up with the first sack of the game.
Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Back to throw. It's Furtado. Catch made on the left side. He'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
I love the call here with the wide receiver screen. Where's he going to go? The blockers do not do their job and open up any running lanes at all.
Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
Opening drive for this defense, and boy, they come out meaning business. A big-time sack on 3rd down brings up a 4th down and an opportunity here to gain some momentum early.
And the Eagles will line up to punt it away. Son to kick it away, helping his team with field position. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. The Volunteers offense out there for their first possession. And this is a running game that comes in on a roll. The top back, over 100 yards rushing, found the end zone multiple times. Clearly, he's going to be the focal point of the defense today, Kirk, you think, anyway.
Yeah, how much fun was it to watch this offense and watch him specifically, what he was able to do. Pretty much anything he wanted to do, he was able to capitalize on. Now, today, it's a different challenge. New game, new opportunity to showcase what he can do. And I think it's important that this offense show that they can do more than just run the football, because I think this defense is locked in to take him away.
They stop him after a big gain. Move the ball to the 26.
Outstanding blocking on the left side of that offensive line. That's really what opened up this play. They did their job, and you can see the results. You burst open and get a big gain on the ground. If I were them, I'd keep going to that side and see how much more success they can have.
The balls are in the red zone. Looking to throw it from the red zone. It's a quick grab. Tackle after the catch, but the ball moves to the 4-yard line. The offense threatening, close to the goal line with a new set of downs. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. Touchdown, Volunteers. They grab the early lead.
And this running back's going to show you he can be a receiver as well. He's just not back there running the football. Nice job of showing that versatility. Pulls it in and gets 6.
PAT is good, so it's 7-0. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. Excellent work by the coverage team. He's brought down after just a short return. Georgia Southern's offense retakes the field now. Last possession, they were forced to kick it away, and they finally get things going this time. He'll hand it off. First down and more. He's still running. They bring him down, but he reaches the 30-yard line.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the first down.
Back to pass. It's Hurtado. It's a short completion to the big tight end. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
Short completion there. Second down coming up. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Looking for the wideout. Makes the grab with plenty of room to run. He'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. And the Eagles come to the line to set a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Gets rid of it on the move. Snags the quick throw. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion. Second down after that short completion. Tight end goes in motion before the snap. Back to throw again. He escapes the pocket. Quarterback gets down to avoid the big hit.
Hey, if you're not going to account for a quarterback, he's going to be smart enough to take off when the opportunity is there.
Quarterback operating an empty set. Third down, out of the shotgun. Throws to the tight end. Catch is made down the middle. Tackle quickly, but a solid gain. Ball spotted at the 25 now.
That's a great play by this offense to keep the drive alive, and a good find by the quarterback on third down.
And the motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. Looking to throw it on first down. Look out, room to run here. And the Sophomore able to bring him down quickly.
Boy, it's one of the things I love about this running back. It's not just this defense trying to defend him running the football. As you can see here early in this game, trying to get him involved in the passing game. Great call.
Caught behind the line. It's Pena. There's a loss after the completion. That's a good play by the defense.
Man, the defense was all over that play. Just left him almost no room to work after catching the ball.
To throw, it's Hurtado. Oh, the pass rush gets home. So on fourth down, the decision is to trot out the field goal team.
That's the third sack now, and we're not even to halftime. The offense is losing. They're getting whipped up front at the line of scrimmage. The offensive coordinator better make some adjustments, or this thing could snowball.
Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. They'll take a timeout while they check it out.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
He's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. Offense out there to start a new drive from the 21. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup.
Hat on the hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, if he would have stayed on his track and stayed more to the inside, I think that play opens up for a nice gain. Instead, he's looking for the big play, bounces it to the outside, and there's just too much speed on that defense.
Downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there. Well, they need 8 yards on fourth down to keep this drive going. And he'll set up to throw. It's a fourth down stop. The offense will take over in plus territory. Here comes the bunch formation. Makes a quick catch. Great defensive play, tackled quickly. Not much of a gain.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
They look to throw it here on second down. That's the running back who makes the catch across the middle. And they wrap him up, but the gain is good enough for a first down. A new set of downs after that completion. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. And tackled after a small pickup there. Coming to the line on second down, this is important. They want to avoid a third and long. Dropping back, it's Hurtado. Launching one to the end zone. And he makes the catch. Touchdown, Eagles.
How you take advantage of outstanding field position. Starting in plus territory makes it very easy for this offense to be able to get down close to the goal line and into the end zone for the touchdown.
The PAT makes it 10-7. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He'll return it from inside the 10-yard line. Oh, he's got a crease here. Look out. They bring him down, but that's good work by the return team. He found a lane, and so this drive's going to start with decent field position. So here comes the first play of the drive. They'll begin at their own 46. He's got the first and still going. Now here he goes. Touchdown, Tennessee. Too much speed for the defense.
What a long run for the touchdown. I don't know if this defense was caught sleeping or walking in mud. I can't pick which one. Maybe it's both, because the running back just went right by them so easily for the big gain and a big-time score.
And it's fielded. Returner trying to create a big play here. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 24. Good coverage. Backs lined up on either side of the quarterback. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. A quick juke. Defense makes the tackle with the clock running. That'll probably be the final play of this first quarter. Second down, we're going to throw it. Caught quickly. And the defense able to bring him down to wrap up the first quarter of play. And Kirk, it's Tennessee on top as we take a break for the quarter. Let's check out the stats now through the opening period. They've flipped ends of the field. We're ready now for the second period. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Got the first down and still motoring. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play. And the Eagles begin a new series here. First and 10. Here comes a handoff. Brought down after picking up 5 yards, so second and 5. Handoff here from the shotgun. Tough running there, but not quite enough for a first down.
Chris, I know it's not a huge game. You didn't pick up the first down, but it's still early in this game. Never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit a big one.
And the Eagles will line up to boot it away. Looking to kick it away for the second time. The punt will bounce and go out of bounds. They'll spot it near the 25. And Tennessee's high-powered offense is back out on the field. Last possession was a one-play touchdown drive on the ground. See if the offensive line can continue. The catch is made for a huge pickup.
So impressed here, Chris, with this effort by the receiver. This ball is thrown way downfield, and actually it's thrown beyond him. I thought it was too far. This guy somehow lays out and comes down with a huge completion.
They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain. The completion makes it second down. Inside give now from the shotgun. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
Love to watch this offense when they can dominate the line of scrimmage and have a talented back behind him. You continue to pick up first downs. You get the rhythm going. We've been watching Tennessee offenses do that for a long time.
Freshman trying to take a shot, but put too much on the throw.
Man, Chris, I don't know if that was a bad read by the quarterback or a bad route by the receiver. They got to get this cleaned up before the next time they go through the air.
After the incompletion, it's 2nd and 10 from the 34. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. This time it's complete. All the way to the end zone. What a run. Touchdown, Vols. So they find the reliable tight end, and he makes the defense pay that time.
You know, the receivers a lot of times get most of the attention, but don't forget about how potent a tight end can be. When you've got a player like this who can run routes, you got a serious weapon that they can utilize, and they just did right there.
Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. Here comes the Georgia Southern offense back on the field. The last drive stalled. They were forced to punt it away. Let's see what they can come up with this time. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Running with purpose. They'll tackle him right at the 31.
Great offenses are able to stay ahead of the chains, and runs like that on first down are exactly what I'm talking about. Now you have a lot that you can call here on this second down.
You try the middle, but gain nothing on that play. Okay, it's third down after that run. Motion by the back will make the defense adjust. Caught in the flat by the running back. Stopped right there at the line, no gain. And the Eagles will send the punt team onto the field. See if he can make something happen with the return. And the coverage team able to bring him down. And the Volunteers' high-tempo offense is back out on the field. Great possession last time. They punch it into the end zone. Can the he'll take a deep shot here. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball. Both teams settling in, looking to set the tone in a game where there's a lot at stake for both teams coming in.
Yeah, both these teams realize this is a key game in the grand scheme of things. Late in the year,
the pass is intercepted. Breaks loose at the 40. He's bringing it back. They bring him down, but that could be a game-changing pick and return.
Chris, he's trying to find something. Nothing is there. Everything is covered downfield. He's rolling to his right. Eyes are downfield. But the one thing he doesn't see is that defender who steps in front of that to make that interception.
First and goal, they'll try to run it in. The junior able to bring him down quickly. Offense facing second and goal. Trying to get to the end zone. They'll run it left. When they try the middle, but stuck for no gain.
What a great play by the defense here. Getting close to the goal line. Not only do they come up with a big stop, but they send them backwards in the process.
Third and goal, they'll try to run it in. And he fights into the end zone. Touchdown, Georgia Southern. Well, no surprise from offense this good. Short field, quick touchdown.
Yeah, you get into the red zone, though, there's a tendency to want to get conservative. I love that the offensive coordinator and the quarterback kept attacking until they came away with 7 points.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he takes this from inside the 5. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. Handoff from the shotgun. Has the first down and more. They've got him, but not before he makes a first down at the 41. They trust the left side of that offensive line and come up with a huge play on the ground.
Yeah, your favorite, Chris, there. The old pin and pull there to the left side. Great blocking on the left side, able to create a great push. Nice crease in the back. Found that with the vision and picks up some big yards for that first down. Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game. Held him just to 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
Offense trying to move in the scoring position if they can convert 3rd and short here from the 50. Let's it fly to the wideout. That pass is batted away, incomplete.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here. 3rd and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way you can sometimes is just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. Curious to see what they do now here on this 4th and short.
That's a solid gain. Moves the football inside the 40. 1st and 10. It's the 2-minute timeout. Nice to have a close game here as we approach the half. And the Vols will have 1st and 10 here. Wants to throw it. Defense is coming after him. Pass incomplete under heavy pressure. Just got it away.
Chris, we're all guilty of this. We all look at the big plays, the quarterbacks, the offense, how many points, how many yards. And sometimes we overlook the most important aspect of the game, the offensive line. You've got to do a good job consistently protecting the quarterback, and it all comes down to the offensive line. And here, they hurry the quarterback, and they blow up the play.
Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Looking to scramble. He's going to put it down and run. And a nice gain there in the scramble. He saw an opening and tried to get legs.
Hey, if nothing else is there, good decision by this quarterback to be able to pick up some positive yards. I'd rather see him do that than force the ball into coverage. Good heads-up play.
They can't stop him. Forced out of bounds, but a nice gain there, and the offense will have a 1st and goal.
This defense has got to do a better job in coverage if they want to get off the field anytime soon. You keep defending like that, and this offense could have 50 on you by the end of this game.
Makes a quick grab. Fights into the end zone. Touchdown, Volunteers.
You know, sometimes you just have to feel sorry for the defense. You've got everything covered. The backs, the receivers, everybody's accounted for. And here comes the tight end slipping out and taking a short pass to the end zone. Great play design by the offensive coordinator to give the big guy a touch and get him into the end zone.
Georgia Southern, 17.
And the return starts just inside the end zone. And he's brought down at the 12. That's poor field position to start the drive. So the first play of the drive here coming up. Less than 2 minutes left on the clock. Scanning the field. It's Hurtado. Dumps a short throw down to the running back. The timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime.
That's what I love about this guy. He has the ability to sneak out of the backfield. The quarterback's able to find him open, checks it down for a nice gain.
A play action, looking to throw. Looks to the left, pass caught. They bring him down, but he reaches the 30-yard line. So it's a first down here. The clock is stopped temporarily, but they'll get to the line quickly. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Here comes the shovel pass. They get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. They'll crank up the tempo here with the clock ticking down. 2nd down. Quarterback drops back. The pass is incomplete. Unclear who the intended receiver was that time. After the incompletion, they'll face a 3rd and 6. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. He's going for a big play downfield. That deep shot is caught for a big gain. And he takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Eagles.
This is how you start to get rolling. That's 2 touchdowns so far, and the more he gets fed, the more often he's going to cash in.
And the point after cuts it to a 4-point game, 28-24. So after the touchdown, here's the kickoff, and we'll see if the opposing offense has time to answer before halftime. Return begins inside the 10. He's got some daylight turning on the speed. They get him down, but he found a good lane in that return. So the drive starts with pretty decent field position. And the Volunteers' powerful offense back out in the field. A little bit of my turn, your turn in the early going here. Both offenses scoring touchdowns their last possession. First down, looking to throw the ball. Fires it to the wideout. He's got a man down the middle. They make the stop, but it's a big play to the 31.
By the receiver.
Chris, this guy has a big-time arm. He just zipped the ball in there. You know, you could sometimes show your arm strength in other ways than just bombing it deep.
First down and 10 now. Looking to throw here. Quarterback looking to scramble. The defense scoops it up. Oh, and he fumbles. They get him down, but the recovery and the return could be a game-changing moment. To throw, it's Hurtado. Scrambling and throwing it deep. And they'll bring him down, but this offense creates a huge chunk play. The offense will call a timeout. That's their second of the half. The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. First down. Looking to throw the football. Taking a deep shot here to the right. And it's incomplete. Just 10 seconds remaining now. Offense getting set. It's second down.
That ball just seemed to sail on him. You got to make sure to give your receiver a chance to be able to come down with a catch and bounce, because in today's game, man, these receivers make catches like this all the time. And if you put the ball out of bounds, you're not going to give them that opportunity.
And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play. So with only a few seconds left in the half, the field goal unit comes out of the field. Knocks that one right down the middle. But there is a penalty marker on the field, so let's see what that's about.
Personal foul. Roughing the kicker. Defense.
The defensive penalty is declined. Offense very happy to take the result of that play. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Gentlemen, you've had yourselves a superb broadcast so far today in Statesboro. And this has just been a passing clinic, really, by both offenses. They've effectively stretched these defenses, forcing the secondaries to cover every blade of grass, and they've still racked up big plays. Man or zone, pick your poison, or lay some blame at the feet of those pass rushers who can't do anything against the maulers on that offensive line. For now, let's get back to the guys in the booth to start up this second half.
Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. And here's the return from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And Tennessee's offense back out on the field now. They've been able to survive some turnover trouble so far. Let's see if they can clean that up as we get the third quarter going. And they get the second half started with a running play. Nowhere to run up the middle.
This running back's had a big night, the kind of night you dream about, but the defense finally steps up and gets to him behind the line of scrimmage.
He hands it off from the gun. The pickup is 6, makes it third down and 4.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half, and he's already at it again.
Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
You better be careful with your backup quarterback. You got to protect him better. They've already lost the starting quarterback. They cannot afford another injury.
The offense is out there to go for it on 4th down and 14. On the move now. He lets it go on the move. Can't connect downfield, incomplete, and a turnover on downs. The offense starts with excellent field position. That now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. Looking to the end zone. Touchdown, Georgia Southern. And that will give them the lead now.
I love this after a sudden change. You get a big stop by your own defense. You come out with pretty good field position. You take a shot, and it pays off. Boy, what a change in momentum right here.
Looking downfield. It's Hurtado. Catch in the end zone. Successful two-point conversion. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. And Tennessee's high-powered offense is back out on the field. Remember, last time, went for it on 4th down and got stopped, and the opponent went right down the field. See if they can recover from that here. Tackle made, but a big play all the way to the 48.
Man, this quarterback can play the game. He can throw, and as we see here, he can run the football. The defense does everything that they need to with the pressure. They look like they're in good.
He's looking deep here. This one is broken up and falls incomplete.
I love the idea of this quarterback just continuing to give his guy a chance. Already making multiple plays. Why not put it?
A deep shot to the right. They try a downfield shot. That's a good effort there. But now it's 3rd down. They come to the line. A long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
Makes the catch downfield. Tackle made after a big gain all the way to the 36.
On a tight game like this, you're on the road. Why not take a chance? Go for it, you hit it, and you quiet the crowd in the process.
Quick throw to his receiver. He's got it in the open. You make the tackle at the 19, but this offense now has a first down in the red zone. Snapping it from the red zone now, looking to throw. Fires it on the move. Deflected by the defense and incomplete.
I know this guy believes in his receivers, and I don't blame him. There's a lot of talent out there, but throwing into double coverage like that, that's how you throw picks.
Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. The gain is 8 yards, so it sets up a 3rd and 2. Here we go, 3rd down, close to the goal line. They can still get a first down without scoring. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Makes the catch. Can he get in? And he's into the end zone, but there is a marker on the play. Let's check that out.
Hold.
So that'll sting. The touchdown taken off the board by the penalty, but still a scoring opportunity here for the offense. 8th play of the drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Moves out of the pocket. Trying to create here on the move. What a catch! The Vols will come to the line on 4th down, looking to convert. 4th down, he's throwing for it. It's complete. That's enough for a first down. Tackle is made at the 8-yard line. It'll be 1st and goal right there. The Volunteers line up with a 1st and goal. Catch made on the right side. Tackle down at the 3 after the catch. Defense up against it now. 2nd down and goal upcoming. They'll try to muscle toward the end zone on the ground. Well, they test the middle there, but get nothing. This defense is hanging tough, and they punch it in from the 3 on 3rd and goal. Touchdown, Tennessee. This offense really clicking. Kirk, they were backed up to start the drive, but some bold play calling, great execution, and they reached the end zone.
You know, it's easy to just kind of pull your horns in and get conservative when you're pushed way back close to your own goal line, but not this offense. They came out, showed the confidence that they have in their quarterback, and it paid off. Nice touchdown.
He'll bring it out from his end zone. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And here comes the Eagles offense back on the field. They scored a touchdown on their last possession. Let's see if this defense can make adjustments and prevent that this time. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Running play goes backwards, makes it 2nd down and 12 now. Looking to throw. It's Hurtado. Short connection to the tight end here. Finally, they get him. A great tackle by the quarterback. Not easy with that size difference. The catch makes it a more manageable 3rd down. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Grab near the sticks. It's Pena. Makes the 1st down, but pays a price. Big hit there at the end. And the Eagles come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Play action here on 1st down. Catch made down the left side. An explosive play. They make the tackle, but not before he reaches the 37. And the Eagles are going to keep this drive rolling. Looking to throw again. Grab down the middle. It's Pena. But a huge hit by the linebacker. What a tackle.
That's a good job here staying ahead of the chains. Good pickup here on 1st down. The quarterback hits the safety valve that time. The big tight end. That'll bring up a 2nd and manageable here for this offense.
Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Quick throw caught over the middle. He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the 1st down. A new set of downs after that completion.
You talk about a memorable game for a wide receiver. This guy continues to show why he's one of the best in the country. Already 3 touchdowns on the day, and now just tacking on more yardage and a 1st down.
Well, the play is just blown up by the big fella in the middle, Kirk, showing some quickness for his size.
Yeah, we know about his power, but how about his ability to penetrate there? And that's the quickest way to blow up a run game, is that interior penetration.
Swarm for the pass rush, a sack.
The defender did not bite on the fake at all. They were in pass rush mode the entire time.
So here comes 3rd and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. Caught over the middle. It's Pena. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. So on 4th down, they will settle for a field goal attempt. And he's got it from 48 yards out, showing off the big leg.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He has got a strong leg. I'm surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away. Fields it just outside the goal line. And he'll be tackled after a solid effort on that return. First play of the drive now coming up from the 29. Into a shotgun now. Here's a handoff inside. The gain moves the ball to the 34. 2nd down play coming up. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. Quarterback on the move, trying to make something happen. Ball carrier brought down. What is the final play of this 3rd quarter? And as we take a break to flip ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the current national rankings. Sets up as a classic finish. So here we go go. First play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. They open the fourth by going to the air. The pass is caught. They stop him, but not before he reaches the 35. This offense really threatening now.
Boy, it's so easy to get caught up on the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first.
Looking downfield near the end zone. Touchdown, Vols. They jump on top now here in the fourth.
Well, if you're going to give it to him, he's going to take it. That's his third touchdown today against this defense. Whether they play zone or they play man, he's finding ways to win matchups and get the ball to the end zone.
42, Georgia Southern, 38.
So no return here. He takes it in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. Georgia Southern's offense retakes the field now. Remember, it was a field goal on the last possession. Let's see what they can come up with this time. On first down, it's play action. It's a quick grab. He'll earn the first down, but paid for it with a hard hit. A new set of downs after that completion. Here's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. He's got room to run. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass. Second down after that previous play. Back to throw. It's Hurtado. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain.
How about the discipline of this defense here on second down? You're anticipating a pass. They've got pretty much everybody covered. And then once the back has the ball, how about the speed to be able to bring him down? Now it's third down.
They move the ball across midfield and set up a fresh set of downs. And the Eagles pick up enough yardage for a fresh set of downs. And here's the handoff. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, you see this with a lot of backs. There's a tendency to want to try to bounce it to the outside. Now, sometimes the play calls for it, but you know the coaches are telling them to follow the blockers and execute the plan.
Offense now behind the 6 on second down. They need 12 after that first down loss. They're going to run it here. That solid pursuit, they'll trap him out there behind the line of scrimmage.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on third and long. Out of the gun now on third down. He lets it go on the move, looking deep. Catch made down inside the 25. They finally stop him. It's a huge gain down to the 23. And that completion, Kirk, puts him over 300 yards passing today.
Yeah, anytime a quarterback has a day like this, really it all has to come together with the offensive line play, the receivers running these great routes, and he's just in sync. He's kind of in that zone right now, and he'll be the first one to tell you how much his teammates have helped him out today.
Finds a receiver in the middle of the field. Touchdown, Eagles! And they take the lead here in the fourth quarter.
I think the quarterback does a great job of looking through all of his progressions. Nobody's there. He finds the back out of the backfield. Nobody picks him up. He's able to catch the ball and then find his way into the end zone.
Now the crucial PAT to stretch the lead to a field goal. Kick is up and good. They go up by 3 here in the fourth quarter. Can they hang on? Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. He's got an opening. Watch out. He's got great speed. Turns on the speed. Still going. It's a foot race. They can't catch him. Touchdown. Special teams making a monster play. The returner gets the touchdown, but a bunch of guys contributed that time, Kurt.
Yeah, exactly right. The blocks up front really set the tone to be able to give him his chance. You don't see this happen very often in this game where a guy gets a chance to have a kickoff return for a touchdown. Everything has to be just perfect, and of course, he had the speed to be able to get it all the way to the end zone.
Here comes the Georgia Southern offense back on the field. The last possession was a passing game clinic. They moved it right down for a touchdown. Can they keep it going? And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. Going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss on the play.
Man, every defensive coordinator will tell you, I just want my guys to play fast. And how about that one right there? He almost ends up tackling the quarterback as he's handing the ball off. This offense is lucky they didn't end up fumbling.
Brought down for a loss after the completion. Not what they were looking for.
You know, he had nobody open downfield because of great coverage there by this defense. But what I love to see is how they run to the ball. He checks it down, and this guy's got nowhere to go. It's a big loss.
Bringing pressure. He's hit just before the throw.
Chris, this offensive coordinator is going to have to adjust. We've seen hits and sacks and pressure on this quarterback all game long. They've got to find a solution to create more time for the quarterback to be able to throw the football, or maybe completely overhaul and change what they're doing on offense.
They finally get him down, but that's a solid return. Good work by the return man. And the Volunteers' high-tempo offense is back out on the field. This game just got tighter. The temptation might be to sit on this lead, but we'll see how aggressive they get. Picks up 2, so it's 2nd and 8.
Chris, good job here on that stop, but remember the ball is inbounds and the clock keeps moving here late in the game and you're trailing. As a defense, you got to start thinking about utilizing those timeouts. You got all 3 to use. At what point are you going to start putting those into play?
And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Big guys up front lined up. It's 1st down. Leaning on the run game here. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Again, makes it 2nd and medium. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. They bring him down, but that play will set up a 1st and goal now at the 10. Defense takes their 3rd and final timeout of the half to talk strategy. Ball handed off. And the stop made just short of the goal line. They'll put it at the 2.
Great job by the running back of staying inbounds to continue to work that clock, working here in the 4th quarter with the lead. You got that defense getting closer and closer to their goal line. They are backed up, and they are desperate. They've got to make a play here. The offense just has to take care of the ball, a chance to really secure victory here.
So the clock stops as we head into the final 2 minutes of play here. This defense needing to step up and make a play now. And they convert here on 3rd down in the red zone. This is a 4-point type of play. Touchdown, Volunteers. Still no answer for this offensive machine.
Well, that's why you practice right there, Chris. This offense had the pressure, the game on their back. They deliver, they get a touchdown, and now make this a 2-possession game with under 2 to go. Like their odds of closing this game out.
Tennessee, 56. Georgia Southern, 45.
He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback. They'll start at the 25. And here comes the Eagles offense back on the field. Desperate times here. They need points, and they have to score quickly. To the air. It's Hurtado. Tries the right with a quick throw. He makes the grab. Tackle is made, and it's good for a 1st down to the 47. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Here's a throw underneath to the back. And he's shoved out of bounds by the defense short of the 1st down marker. Short completion there, 2nd down coming up. And the quarterback drops back, looking for an open man. Checks this down with the running back. Breaks a tackle on the play, makes a decent gain. The clock is still running up to hurry up here, but it's a crucial 3rd down. Looking to chuck it again. He's got it with room to run. They make the stop, but good enough for a first down at the 29. They move the 6. They'll hurry to the line here on first down now. Quarterback drops back. Going to test the secondary. Gets the running back in the flat. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. They'll crank up the tempo here on second down. The time is running out. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. He cannot escape. It's a sack. They'll hurry to the line here with the clock running. On third down, he drops to throw. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. And it's picked off in the end zone.
Boy, the offense just could not afford to throw this interception. It's already a two-possession game. By throwing this pick, now you wonder how many more opportunities will you get.
And there's the handoff. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Quickly behind the sticks here after the loss. Second down and 11. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. First down, looking for more now. They make the tackle, but that's enough for a first down, and that should do it. Well, when you're a team that comes in, Kirk, with great expectations, big goals at the end, you're going to get tested. They were tested here today by another ranked team. I was impressed how they responded.
Chris, there's no doubt about it. I think the thing that really stood out to me is the way they played for 4 quarters, just dominating football. And this is a team that's had to deal with being kind of the hunted, the team that knows that every single week teams want to bring them down. They took on a very talented team today and just dominated.
And that's going to wrap it up. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.